The Atari Creep YouTube channel is intended for a mature audience. Regardless of the subject matter, this video may contain strong language, simulated violence, and lots of psychological nudity. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Did a poll on Twitter last week. 3 things. What would you like to see next? Pac-Man board game, Mega Man M.U.S.C.L.E, or something, and I didn't describe what it was. I just said something coming in the mail. This guy got no love. People would rather vote on something they didn't even know what it was before they want to see this Mega Man M.U.S.C.L.E figure. And that kind of shocked me. I mean, I went on there today because I was going to take a screen cap of it to show you how funny that was, but he finally got second place worth of love by the end of the poll. So I guess that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I got this. This is still part of that big package I got from Necro Ordo, or Ordo Necro, over on the Grams of Insta. And I've been wanting to open this up and review it for a while. I mean, if anything, just to open it up, because I want it on my shelf. Now, I've never been the biggest Mega Man fan. I second game, primarily. You know, the cliche thing. I played the first couple. And at first, I kind of recognized him, but I always thought he was yellow, and maybe this was a special pack. But then I looked into it, and he's from the Mega Man X series, X5, if I read it correctly. I never really went that far. I was a Genesis guy at that time, and I never carried on with the Mega Man series. But regardless, Mega Man's iconic. Mega Man was awesome. Mega Man will kick your ass. Definition of Nintendo hard. And of course, I love M.U.S.C.L.E figures, so why not have a look at this one? Now, there were a couple in this style, this packaging. I mean, of course, Super 7, who produced this, they made regular Keshi style M.U.S.C.L.E in the flesh color, in the little 4-3 packs that you remember from when we were kids. But they came out with a couple of these ones. Apparently, this one was a Loot Crate exclusive. I don't know what month. I'm going to guess 2017, because that's what it says on the back of the box. So I'd say that was a pretty damn good guess. But I saw that there was an all-yellow one where both figures were yellow, and that was like a New York Comic-Con exclusive. You know, typical bullshit. People need to, what is it, the fear of missing out? They call that FOMO or whatever the fuck. I hate when companies do that. But this was graciously put into a package as a donation for the show, and I think it's an amazing setup. Of course, I love minifigs. Mega Man's pretty fucking rad, regardless. So, there's really nothing really to note. I mean, even staring at it, it just says Super 7, M.U.S.C.L.E, Mega Man. All the trademarks and licenses are proudly put on the front. You got Loot Crate. You know, it just talks about whatever. And here's a little cartoon here if you want to pause and read it. I'm not going to read it. To be honest with you, I never learned to read. I got a Northeast education. So you can collect them all, and I'm going to assume these are like the regular flesh Keshis. But I don't know. Either way, let's get this thing open, have a look at the figures, and not draw this out any longer than we necessarily have to. So here they are outside of their packaging. I gotta say, yeah, they're pretty cool for what they are. I mean, Mega Man is Mega Man. You can see his arm cannon, his little helmet and everything. He's got the super pose. There's no mistaking who he is, so long as you know who Mega Man is. Shadow Devil here, on the other hand, I got a little bit of a gripe with him. And I don't know if this is typical of Super 7's quality or not. I really only have, as far as the M.U.S.C.L.E figures are concerned, one frame of reference. And that would be the Street Sharks that we picked up at Five Below not too long ago. But upon opening this, he's got kind of like Mega Man feels fine. The rubber feels fine. It feels like a Keshi, okay? This guy feels like he's been on a shelf for a while. Like there's almost like a dusty texture to him. But it's not sticky, but it's kind of gritty and gross. Like I feel like I need a vaccination now. When you look at the bottom of his feet, it just, I hope this isn't their typical quality. I know a lot of guys who collect their minifigures, and I got a couple myself. I haven't experienced anything like that, so maybe it was that batch. Maybe that's why it's a Loot Crate exclusive. I don't know, but if you were to get this specific one, keep in mind that your Shadow Devil might feel like it's got diseases on it. And Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a good wash and then put it on the shelf and probably never touch it again. So guys, that's my final thoughts. Shadow Devil's a filthy bastard, and Mega Man's just fine. But let me know down in the comments below. Did you collect any of these? Do you like these? Do you not give a crap about a single one of them? It's funny, a lot of people collect M.U.S.C.L.E. A lot of people collect Mega Man. People love Mega Man. I just can't see the two jiving together, though. It's almost a no-brainer. But I don't know. I just don't see this being a popular. But I'm happy to have these. These are pretty cool figures, and they're gonna fit into my shelf just fine. So let me know down in the comments below what you think. Leave feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive, guys. I hope you're doing well. Thanks as always so much for watching. Until next time, take care. Creep it real.